Yeah, that's the title there. Today I'm taking a break on the Ṣe Àti Ojúṣe Àwọn Ọba series to quickly and briefly take a look at a recent drama at the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport. Is it okay? Whatever. Nnamdi Azikiwe Airport in Abuja, Nigeria, involving um, the Fuji maestro. Yeah, in his right, that he is a Fuji maestro. I do not like to mention the name, partly because what I've come to do is not about his name. It is about the incident and the lessons that we can draw from the incident. The main question is a successful singer, a successful Fuji musician, a respectable man. Yes, of course, he is a respectable man. Somebody close to 70. He's an elderly man, and he's respectable because for himself he has built a career and has been able to sustain the tempo on the music scene for about 5 decades, maybe a little bit less, maybe a little bit more than 5 decades. He's been able to sustain the career, to keep his band together, and he's been trending for a long time. You can never get tired of his music. Of course, even if you don't understand the lyrics, if you're not a Yoruba speaking guest at the party, you will surely dance to the rhythm of the percussions behind the lyrics. And you know, in addition to that, apart from being a singer, a lot of people who identify as entrepreneurs today do not even have as much business investments, business initiatives that this man has founded. So because we call him singer, because when you say somebody is a singer in the Yoruba context, there is the tendency to just underrate the person's achievements and say, you know, just a beggar. But in today's time, when we have now realized that there are human qualities that are far more important than the educational certificate that anybody must have acquired. The value of persistence, the value of hard work, the value of perseverance, the value of leadership. Yes, he's been able to keep his band together. Today we are beginning to see the beauty of these values in whoever has got them. Either you are certificated or not, either you have a PhD or you are a professor or not. We have seen that more clearly in stories of content creators, people who just by having a phone and creating a niche for themselves and continues to come out to just say, I'm saying this. Or, you know, some people just come out and show you that they are foolish, and if they persist by coming to show you that they are foolish or stupid, they become rich, while you who think that you are not stupid is still struggling. I'm saying all of this to to establish the fact that this is a respectable man, regardless of the drama that happened at the airport recently. The story has it that this man was checked at the entrance of the crafts, and he was having a water bottle with him, and then by regulatory standards he was told to drop, or maybe they wanted to check the content of the water bottle, and he refused. That's surprising, because this is a man who probably has been traveling by air for over 40 years. He must have undergone these checks more than 200 times, because he's somebody who is always very busy. So why would he's not a stranger to the process. So why would he at this time refuse to submit to the check procedures at the different stages before boarding the plane? Or maybe, I don't know, maybe he escaped the check before entering the departure lounge. He escaped the check at the boarding gate. We don't know. There's not been any reports regarding that. Maybe he also fought them at the entrance of the departure lounge. Maybe he also fought them at the boarding gate. We didn't know. But whatever happens, he escaped all of that. And then just at the entrance of the plane, the people there were probably more stubborn, or should we say they are probably more stubborn, or they are dutiful. The people there are basically dutiful, and they said, no, this is the rule, and no matter who you are, you have to comply. We learned that the pilot had to come to the scene to also try to persuade the Fuji legend to drop his water bottle, but this man said no. And then the drama that we have seen, many of us have seen in the videos in circulation, ensued. Why would he do that? Why would he do that? Definitely he didn't do that because he was new to it. No. That man would be about one of the most experienced Nigerians in air travel because of the nature of his job. This is a man who has toured the world, taking his music from country to country. This is a man who would appear in 3 shows in a day in different parts of the country. How would he do that if not by air travel sometimes? So he's not new to it, but why would he do that? There have been many theories here and there as to why Kwamwan will do that. You know that recently he buried his mother, and in one of his videos that surfaced online, he was seen discussing with a man, and in that discussion there was an utterance that was regarded as rude to the Islamic clerics who came to whatever with him. I was going to say who came to sympathize with him, but again I thought maybe he didn't see them as sympathizers. He saw them as people who are interested in his money. So he said they came to Ganu and the Afars, the Islamic clerics. Please wind down a little bit. I'm sweating, or maybe you should put on the AC or something. Okay. So the Afars came to Ganu and they considered that as rude. So from a lot of quarters, there was a suggestion to him to apologize to the Islamic clerics. As far as we know, there was no apology video online from him. And after that, there was also the news, the rumor of a battle between him and his latest, is it the latest now, and one of his wives. And then a lot of women online feel that the man has always been rude to the women folk, and they thought that he should change his ways. They said he's arrogant. They said he has no respect for women. In fact, a lot of people came out cursing him. I saw a video in which somebody was advising the wife, the wife that, you know, in social media language, they will say they are eating breakfast. So I don't know. But, and I'm avoiding to mention their names because their names is not the important thing to me, but what happened and the lessons that we can draw from it. That lady is called Emanuela. So a lot of people, I saw a video in which one lady was advising Emanuela to go wherever to ensure that this singer pays the price for the mistreatment that she suffered from Kwam1. If the name comes once in a while, I'll mention it and I'll quickly leave that because that's not what I'm driving at. That's not the important thing for me. And then after that, something happened at Isolo, Lagos. There was a celebration and Kwam1 was invited as the singer on bandstand to do what he knows how to do best. And then at that event, the Ooni of Ife was also there as a royal father. And so, in an exchange, we saw the Ooni and Kwam1 exchanging pleasantries. There was a handshake, and some people felt that that was rude. That even if the Ooni offered to have a handshake with Kwam1, the manner by which Kwam1 responded was rude. Yes, it was Ooni offering you a handshake, but a bow should go with it. That a bow, people didn't see him bowing while receiving the handshake from the Ooni, and a lot of people thought that that was rude. So now, when the airport drama happened, Some people came and said it was the Islamic clerics who caused him. They have read the Batiada on his head so that he will misbehave. Some people said, you see now, it was what you did to Emanuela. And some other people thought it was the rudeness to Oni that is the remote cause of his misbehavior at the airport. So which one? Is it the cause from the Islamic clerics? Is it the Eleda of Emanuela that is fighting? Is it the rudeness to the Oni? He didn't come out to apologize for any of these allegations. He didn't. You know, that is his story. But now the lessons. The Yoruba would say, bí a bá ń pè èèyàn lábí fúnrara, ó máa ń pà fún ẹ̀kọ́ ni. When everybody is saying something about you that is negative, a good human being will adjust. The Yoruba would say, ìbínú ò mọ̀ pé olówó ò lẹ́sẹ̀ lẹ̀. And I've done a video on this in the past. I've explained this proverb, ìbínú ò mọ̀ pé olówó ò lẹ́sẹ̀ lẹ̀. And I will ask, because now we now have an admin for this page, I will ask the admin to look for that video, ìbínú ò mọ̀ pé olówó ò lẹ́sẹ̀ lẹ̀, and share the video again. Anger does not know that the person it has possessed is not so connected. You are not so powerful as you thought. You know the presidents, you know some chiefs, you know some kings, but there are people that the president is willing to meet. There are people that the king that you know is willing to meet, is aspiring to meet. Which means your connection is not unlimited. Whatever level of connection that you think you have in this world, it is limited. Now, one lesson is that when there is something about your character that everybody keeps pointing out to you, it is your duty to adjust. You have done it to 2 million people, and because you are powerful, you are above the law in those ranks, at those levels, and you get away with it. You oppress people and they say, yo, they are hurting, and you say you can hurt to death. You cheat people and they say, I feel cheated, and you say you can cry blood out of your eyes when the tears dry up. And you have been doing that. You have done that in your 20s. Your mom told you it is wrong, but you refused to listen. Your dad said you don't live that way, and you say it doesn't matter. You can do it and nothing will happen. Your neighbors, your aunts, your elder sister, your elder brother, and you continue to grow, and you say it doesn't matter. You can become prosperous. You can have money. Money, after all, is just a material thing. You can have it. Money will come to you riding different kind of horses, but it is only your character that will save you in the day of evil. So to have the fact that you are prosperous, you are successful materially, you are talented, you are connected, does not mean that you should not take care of your character. Iwa. I have issued many videos about what the Yoruba call Iwa. Iwa is everything. Iwa ni gbogbo nkan. And what is Iwa? Your Iwa is the way you are. There will be good things about the way you are, and there will be bad things about the way you are. The good things about the way you are represent your strengths, and the bad things about the way you are represent your weaknesses. So it is your duty to improve on your strength and work on your weaknesses, to keep your strength while you work on your weaknesses with the determination to improve every day. The largest room in this world is the room for improvement. And we will continue to improve until we die, even if one will spend 300 years or 900 years as Methuselah in this world. You will still need to improve till your last breath. Everybody said this man, well, I said we should leave his story aside and then talk about the lessons. That if you, where you are, there's something that everybody complains about you that is negative. It is your duty to, yes, if you have offended anybody, it's your duty to say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry is such a brief statement, but the effect can be far-reaching. The effect can be so deep. The effect of I'm sorry on the person that you apologize to is invaluable, inestimable. So there is no big deal in saying I'm sorry. Sometimes you don't even agree that you're wrong. But out of the mouth of 20 people, 100 people, everybody, you are 120 people and 119 people feel that that aspect of your behavior is bad. Then out of 120 people, 119 people say that, yes, you are the only wise person. You are the wisest. And you don't agree that you're wrong. But just for the sake of harmony, at that time, the decent thing to do is to compromise for the sake of harmony. To compromise what you believe. And just say, I'm sorry. Aragbelaye, the Yoruba, would say that as well. They will say, Aragbelaye. Life has a price tag. And sometimes the price tag that they are talking about is not about the money, the fiscal cash, the fiscal money. Is not, that's not what they are saying. Sometimes you sacrifice your time. Sometimes you sacrifice your ego. Sometimes you sacrifice even your conviction. You are convinced that your view is the right view, but you are in a place where everybody feels that your view is wrong. Even if you won't say sorry, at that time you can keep quiet and walk away for the purpose of your integrity, of your honor. Ìbínú ò dá nǹkan, the Yoruba would say. Ìbínú ò dá nǹkan. Anger amounts to nothing. When they said that, in fact, before then, before his mother's demise and the statement of Ghanousi that the Islamic clerics didn't like, before that, his wife, that was the time that I knew, you know, there have been times that I heard that song, Kashefatia, Alalu Barika. Me, I thought it was just reading Suratul Fatiha. I didn't know that it was the name of a person. I've heard the song many, many times. Fatiha, Alalu Barika. And there are times that, you know, you are in a place, they are playing the song. And Al-Barika is something positive. So you even dance to Alalu Barika. I didn't know. And, you know, because I'm not the one playing the music. Someone is playing it somewhere, wherever, at the park, at the garage, wherever you are in the mall, you know. So for the moment, I have enjoyed Kashifati Alalu Barika. It was when the news now came online that he just jilted a woman called Fathia to go with another lady who was friends with Fathia. Another lady called Emanuela that, oh, Fathia Lalubarika is a name. Is the name of somebody. Oh, okay. Fathia went away with her broken heart. Nobody had anything about this man deliberately making efforts to make it up to her in any way, whatever. They might have done that privately, but we didn't see that, or I didn't, We all go to social media. It's just that sometimes something that is not your business, it comes and you don't give it attention. It intrudes your space, because these videos just come to intrude your space, and sometimes you want to see what is she saying. You click on that, you take a listen for 2 minutes, and you leave. So there was no apology to Al-Fathia Al-Barika. There was no apology to the Ganusi Afas. There was no apology to whoever. There was no redress in respect of he's being rude to the Oni and so on. This life is not something that you just handle your way just by your view only. No. If at that time, because a lot of very big, I'm Yoruba, so when they hype one Afa and they say it's big, yes, we help them leave the person in that realm, in that bracket. The Muslims regard this person as big. We help them leave the person in that. We help them regard the person in the bracket of being big. The Christians say this person is big. We help them keep the person in their bracket of being a big pastor. So, and in that bracket, a lot of people regarded as big came out to say, to persuade him that it doesn't cost anything, please come out and apologize. And I think if at that time it just came and a video was just released to say, no, I can't be rude to you, it was a slip of tongue, or even if I said that I'm your son, so please forgive me, I didn't mean to be rude. It costs nothing. Anybody in this world can do that. Anybody in this, and nothing will happen. There was a time that even the Ooni of Ife, the Orisha himself, I didn't see the video, but I saw another video from which I learned that there was a time that the Sheshe people felt offended by something that he said. And I learned that this Baba found a way of saying no. He was sorry, yeah. Found a way of saying, oh, he was sorry about that. And when they said you were rude to the Oni, I saw the video of somebody on YouTube saying that no, Kwanwan shouldn't have done that. That even if the Oni stretched forward his hand for a handshake, Kwanwan should go down to honor the Oni. And in Yoruba, either we are related by blood or not. Either the what I was saying something. Either we are related by blood or not. The moment that we speak this language, you are Yoruba. I know you are from Ijebu. I'm from Ekiti. You are from Oyo, wherever. And I know that you are older than me, uncle. Lady wa boda. Tó bá dẹ̀ jẹ́ ẹni tó bí yàn lọ́mọ, bá mi náà ni ó máa pè. Èké ṣe kò mí pé òun ló bí ẹ, but ipò àgbà ló ẹni bá tó bí yàn lọ́mọ, bàbá náà lè yàn pé ẹni bá tó ẹgbẹ́ Yorùbá máa ń fìyàn díwọ̀n ni, a máa ń fìyàn díwọ̀n. Tó bá ti fìyàn díwọ̀n ẹgbẹ́ wa máa tẹríba fún bí ẹ̀gbọ́n. So irú blogger tó ṣe kíní yẹn, he was angry, he was rude. Yes, he was angry. So at that time, he didn't say it respectfully, even to Kwamwan. But bí ọmọdé bá ń ṣe bí ọmọdé, àgbà máa ṣe bí àgbà. If at that time, if you are the one, because I want to just tell a story and say, if you were, this is the way you should have handled it, or if I were, this is the way I would have handled it. If the man being accused had come out to say, Aburo, I want to remember the name of that page now. I can't remember, but the guy is an Ife-oriented blogger on YouTube. He says a lot about Ife dynasty and so on and so forth. I can't remember, but if I remember in the course of this video, I'll mention the name. If the man accused of rudeness had come out to say, Aburo, mi ò lè rí bàbá fi láíláí. Ṣó mọ inú mi dùn láti rí bàbá Ọọ̀ni, inú mi dùn gan ni pé èmi ni mo rí ọ. I know that he meets very big people, very he meets dignitaries often, but just to let peace reign. Because the guy also said some things that are so negative. You don't allow people to just prophesy negative things into your life cheaply just because you don't want to say sorry. If this man accused of being rude to the Ooni had come out to say, Àbúrò mo rí fídíò tó ṣe, recognize his page and say, Àbúrò tó ní page bye, mo rí fídíò tó ṣe, àbúrò mi náà ni ẹ́. You know, that gives the guy a sense of recognition. Mi ò lè rí bàbá fi, bàbá gbogbo wa ni. Ọọ̀ni kì í ṣe bàbá ẹ̀ ju bàbá mi lọ. Bí mo ṣe rí wọn yẹn, inú mi dùn tó jẹ́ pé mi ti mọ bó yẹ kí n ṣe. Gbogbo yín náà ni ẹ lè bá mi bẹ̀ bàbá níbi tí bá ti, ṣùgbọ́n èmi náà máa wáyè lọ sífẹ̀, máa lọ kí wọn. Wá dẹ̀ rí pé njọ́ ti bá tún pàdé bàbá lóde, bọ́mọ Yorùbá ṣe ń kí bàbá rẹ̀ ni màá ṣe kí wọn. Tó bá tán. I'm not saying that it was what that guy said or what the Emanuela people said or what the Afa people said that is the cause of this problem, because as written on top of this video, I will tell you the cause of the problem and why he refused to drop the water bottle. But the thing is, if he had come out to apologize on those occasions, the way the society will take the matter now will be different. And that is regarding his character. Definitely people won't say he's arrogant. In fact, if some people say he's too arrogant, he's too proud, some others will be saying, no, you know, for somebody in his field, you can't be too gentle. And that is what you see. But when you talk of arrogance, no. In fact, when he makes a mistake and it is pointed out to him, he comes out from time to time to say sorry. If you have observed, and that is how it will go round. So up to the place that vital decisions can be taken. Influence is currency, and everybody will now bring out their currency influence now to spend it on your behalf, because you have been seen as somebody who deserves that investment, that currency. Everybody will say something good about you here and there, online and offline. Just as people are saying, he's arrogant online, a lot of people too will be saying it offline that you wouldn't even know. In fact, for those who are saying it online, you will know them. Those who are saying it offline, you won't know them. You won't be there when they say it. Told you are a ring. Take care of the way you are, your character, your beingness. Take care of it. Take care of it. Ayé ò ṣe dágbé. Life is not a place where you live alone. you know you are not in this space alone. So if your character is not, or part of your character is not found acceptable, then adjust. Then adjust. The same energy that you use to say, no, 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 I can have my way and nothing will happen. You don't even need as much energy to say, oh, I'm sorry. Just for peace to reign, and just for life to see you as cooperative. Now, to the reason why he didn't drop the flask. He's a rich man. Yeah, he's a musician, streetwise. People on the streetwise people are smart people who can have their way where it is difficult for many other people to sail through. They have the strength, the energy to say, no, I will have my way. So it's a streetwise person who knows that with some stubbornness you can have some things done and nothing will happen. That's it. And then he's a rich man, and he has done the streetwise style for a long time. He treats whoever he wants to treat, however that he wants to treat them. And even if they cry, even if they say, even if he has his way, nobody stops him. Now, he is an influential musician. He knows people in high places, and he goes in there to bring outcomes on anything to the tune that is not so easy for many other people. And that's what you call power. When a person knows people in high places and can achieve things that are not so easy, that is not just a walkover for other people, that's what you call power. So by that, you say he's a powerful man. One other thing that makes you so powerful is money. He's got money. Yeah. He's a rich man. And when you are rich, to an extent, the scriptures of the foreign religions tell you that money answereth all things. In Yoruba philosophy, we know that owó máa ń tán, èèyàn ló máa kú. But ìwé àwọn ẹlẹ́sìn òkèèrè sọ fún wa pé owó ni kẹ̀kẹ́ ìrere, owó ni ìdáhùn sí ohun gbogbo. Ẹ̀kọ́ ilé wa ga jù yẹn lọ. Ẹ̀kọ́ ìbílẹ̀ wa ó ga jù yẹn lọ. Ẹ̀kọ́ ìbílẹ̀ wa jẹ́ ká mọ̀ wípé ojú máa tó, ojú máa ń ti owó. So, he's streetwise. He's somebody who knows, how to bulldoze his way through where it is difficult for others. He's influential. He knows people in high places. He has money. That's number 3. And 4, he has done it for a lot of people and nothing happened. He has refused to apologize in many situations and nothing happened. He had his way. He has refused to comply with the standards, with the regulations, because he feels that you can't stop me. I'm unstoppable. And that can happen to anybody. If you have all of these things that we're talking about, you are streetwise, you are smart, you have people behind you, you have built, they call it nation now online. They call their followership nation. He has built the followership. Even before the days of social media, he has a huge following. He has a nation of followers behind him. And they are everywhere. They are in different places. He can call people and say, you know what? And they'll say, please leave Baba alone, let Baba. Yes, he's street Baba. Somebody says he's too Baba. This man is street Baba. So he's been having his way without any consequences. But Iwa will come asking one day. And that is the day. And I congratulate him. Yes, I congratulate him on this airport drama, because for me, it is a deliverance time from the spirit of arrogance for him. I have seen a video of him recently in Ikorodu, and the Ayangbure the Ayangbure was stretching forth his hand to have a handshake with his music legend. He was reluctant until the Ayangbure insisted, and when he accepted the handshake from the Ayangbure, he came with a bow. That's why I say I congratulate him, because it is deliverance time from the spirit of pride, from the spirit of anger. Do you know that the sages, people who are wise inside and out, they say that all the fruit of the spirit that we talk about, perseverance, whatever, kindness, after having all of them, the one that is most difficult to imbibe is patience. And that played out at the airport. It was not patient. He won't listen to them patiently. So it is deliverance time. It is the dawn of a new era for him, an era of renewal, an era of love. Yes, I was watching a video of the video, and somebody asked him, do you believe you have haters? He said, yes, I have haters. Everybody has haters. There are haters everywhere. But the thing again is, people love me. So when I appear everywhere and everybody is showing me love, so the question is, where are the haters? Where are the haters? So what I want to bring out of that is, receiving love, giving love and receiving love is precious. It's precious. So this is an era that this deliverance will increase the level of love that the music legend enjoys. Yes, you see your followers, you see the nation, people are deliberately following your music, deliberately following your activities, deliberately following you, people are correct. You see them. But the people you don't see are also there. From the people you see and from those you don't see, there are people who truly love you, and there are haters. But we are saying that with this deliverance, with the deliverance from the spirit of anger, the spirit of oppression that would come with this experience, that will follow this airport experience, the level of love that you would enjoy in life would even increase. So welcome to your new era, the era of learning humility, patience, kindness, selflessness, and all of that. So the lessons we are taking away for us is, when everybody says this is bad, try to adjust. Don't hurt people intentionally. And if you hurt them unintentionally and they express it to you, say sorry. Doesn't cost so much. When you go to a place and they say this is the rule and everybody complies, you too try to comply. Soul equals soul. The career success, the money, the material achievements are just material. At the end of the day, the most important thing is the soul. And when you talk of that, soul equals soul. Your soul has no duplicate, just as the soul of everybody in the plane on that day has no duplicates. You all have one soul per person. Soul equals soul. When you remember this thing, that soul equals soul, wherever you go, if they say this is the rule, and Abel has complied with the rule, Janet obeys the rule, Akibu obeys the rule. You should obey the rule, or you don't go there. Thank you, everybody. I'll see you again very soon. So next time I come here, we are continuing with our series on Ishe at Ojushi and Oba. Thank you. Bye for now.